Okay, so the game's working. Oh, right, I need to close Streamlabs. There we go. Sorry, guys! I made a fubbernucky. Welcome back to Alan Wake. There was 2 chapters that I was missing. They're part of a dialogue. This one is the signal.
Call yourself a rocker.
You can tell them it's my fault. It's fine.
It was my fault for rushing to American Nightmare.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder you in your sleep.
And the only reason I know about this was because I watched a review of Alan Wake by G-Man Lives.
Shut your mouth, you demented has-been. If I had my hammer, I'd shut it for you.
You need to give it a good solid whack to number 6.
Because he said that the ending of the story was very disappointing.
Go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Or at least that there were like 2 DLCs and they ruined what was supposed to be a pretty good ending. And it's like, I was wondering what the fuck kind of crack he was smoking until I found out that these existed. So I don't know yet what the ending is. Okay, I technically do, but like I don't know what happens in these episodes.
Alan, listen to me. Go no deeper.
What?
Focus. You're losing yourself. I will try to help the best I can, but it's up to you. Find a better point of contact.
What do you mean?
I cannot hear you. Please, you're the one making all this happen. Concentrate. This is what's happening.
Nightmares. Too deep. Can't take the pressure. It's too much.
Suddenly, Wake found himself face to face with himself.
At the sight of myself, the dream suddenly became lucid. The dark place. That's where I was.
You will need weapons. It's not the light itself, but what it represents. You will need it. This is not a gun. It is a tool in a logical process of elimination. Be careful.
Alright, I'll leave it up to you if you want to share it on Discord.
I didn't understand Zane's message.
There you go.
Didn't fix anything. Something had gone wrong after I had finished departure. What the hell was that?
The diner had become deserted. Then the door was smashed off his hinges and Wake had to fight for his life.
This is not how I die!
That's how you
This
die.
is how I die. No, this is not how my. This is not how my story ends. This is how his story ends.
The diner had become deserted. Then the door was smashed off his hinges and Wake had to fight for his life.
I could use a glass of root beer while watching this.
Wish I had some fucking root beer again.
Hold on. I need to quit my game.
it wasn't a good idea to stream it because, like, stream tonight because I'm gonna have a hard time getting through just the first segment.
Then the door was smashed off his hinges and Wade had to
Yep.
fight for his life.
And I also hear the echo coming in. Okay.
Come. Can I just leave?
Didn't fix my audio.
Wait. I got cornered and gangbanged immediately.
Day had become night. The diner had become deserted. Then the door was smashed off his hinges and Wade had to fight for his life.
Zane! Wait for me! The world had become twisted. These trees didn't belong here. Zane! Wait for me! The world had become twisted. These trees didn't belong here.
You know what's funny? IGN gave Alan Wake a 9.7 out of 10, but then they went and gave the remaster a 7 out of 10 because nothing really changed in the gameplay aspects. Said it didn't hold up to most shooters nowadays, and I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? The shooting mechanics, even for modern day, hold up surprisingly well.
Hey, wait for me! The world had become twisted. These trees.
Is this thing still working? Am I still speaking? Lizio? Hello? Oh, you're muted. My bad. Okay,
but the words were jumbled dreamlike fragments. Reloading frantically. The rounds slippery stone's throw away from the tent. The bed looked inviting, but it was just the radio. I had to go on. She was startled by the phone. The GPS system was working. I hadn't expected that. Hello?
I'm trying to reach you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Listen, I can help you, but you're drifting deeper. I can't reach you. You must come to me. I can't maintain the connection. Use the words. Follow the signal.
It made no sense for the GPS system to work. I doubted any satellite was in range here. These were alien skies, but it was guiding me towards something. Towards Zane?
Sorry about that.
I was mentioning something very funny. So one of the funny things is IGN gave the original 9.7, right?
Yep.
They gave the remaster, the fucking remaster, a 7 because nothing had changed, and quote unquote, the gameplay shooting mechanics do not hold up to those of modern day games, and I'm just like, that's wrong, very wrong to say. Cause I'll be honest, I hate modern day shooter mechanics.
Something had shifted.
To be fair,
the dark place was playing.
you could have played the remastered. It also includes the 2 DLCs.
Turned against Wake. Cars flew toward him.
But they never remastered American Nightmare. So it would have felt kind of weird going between like the remaster and then American Nightmare.
Is this not the remaster?
No. You're playing the original.
Fuck! Like, I'll be honest, graphics look pretty damn good for a fucking 2010.
It honestly is really good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's not as good as it could be now. But for what it is, it's really good.
But for what it is, it holds up. Like, this looks like, for example, this looks like quality of the 2015 remaster of like things like Resident Evil 0. Like, it
I thought
looks
you were gonna
like.
say it's like an indie title now.
Oh fuck no! The graphics hold up surprisingly well in my opinion. There are games from this year that look, not this year, but the year of 2010, that looked far worse than this.
Well, I could always do a hot take and say it's still better than Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
I won't touch that subject.
Rightly so.
Also,
I plan to watch a certain
G-Man-
someone's video of it.
G-Man Lives hates these things as much as I do.
You mean the whole Call of Duty thing?
No, the whole fighting fucking inanimate objects thing. He said it was like, it was very boring when these things popped up. It was just annoying.
That's kind of the point. They're only supposed to be annoying.
Glad they're not in 2. I hope.
Of course they are.
Thought you mentioned that they changed it.
Yeah, there are some things they changed, but it doesn't mean there aren't inanimate objects now and then. It's not as frequent. Like, it's very sparse. It's more human bodies now.
Ooh, I'm glad
Plus,
I
I kind of
flashed
like
it.
the way the DLC handles inanimate objects. Like, you just flash something into existence.
Yeah, G-Man said that the DLC was ruin the ending for this game, and I'm like,
I don't think so.
I'm gonna find out. That's how I know about the fact that I missed the DLC, was because he mentioned it.
I wouldn't say it ruined it. It's more like a sidestep.
And you know, I'm pretty sure these lead up to the events of I hate big guy!
I love you too, Clyco.
Oh boy, I love this game. I love this game. I love this game. I love this
You
game.
mean that, or are you being sarcastic?
I love this game. Like, I mean it, but I'm also being a little sarcastic because there are some things in G-Man's review. He straight up said there's also some grade A bullshit in here, and I'm like, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, most of it is just learning how to dodge. As long as you don't get cornered, you're fine.
Everything I saw was familiar, and yet it wasn't. Hello.
I cannot keep up. You're going too deep. I will try to guide you. Follow the
How much
signal.
better does the remaster look?
You must face yourself. Follow me.
Honestly, a lot better. It's 2021.
Damn, 2 years before
Was
this?
supposed to lead me to Zane.
No, it's
But
2
the
years
ships
before
were
Alan Wake 2.
I had to keep trying.
Well,
I
I
wouldn't
yeah, I
survive.
mean, that's what I meant.
If you ever want to see what it looks like, you can just look it up on YouTube.
I did, and I thought that the visuals, at least in terms of a core aspect, didn't look too much different.
Let me look at it. Wow, you're right. What the fuck? What is this?
Remaster,
Just a cleanup?
that's usually what a remaster is, Lizio. They usually update textures to the higher resolution, maybe graphics
Look
and
at Demon
visuals.
Souls and say that.
Okay, maybe Demon Souls had a different idea for a remaster, but usually a remaster is just a cleanup of visuals. A
Nah, they did it dirty
modernization
then.
of
It could have been a remake.
graphics. Yeah, the remake would have been more what you're thinking of. Really, all a remaster is a ways of updating an old game. Basically, it's like an update to an old game so newer people will play it.
But what's the point? It's almost indiscernible. Like, yeah, it looks a little cleaner, but that's really it.
Well, that's usually what a remaster is, just update of graphics. And
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything. Like, you're expending additional processing for what? What are the requirements for this?
Great! I died to the environment. I did it again.
Not big surprise.
I have a flashbang!
I don't think you're supposed to be proud about that, but go you.
Why am I not supposed to be proud about that?
Because you should be worth more than a flashbang. Yeah, like, what the fuck? You're telling me you want me to go from a quad-core 2.6 gigahertz and 4 gigs of RAM recommended to a remaster of an i7 3770, which is what my old computer was, and a GTX 1070 for something that looks just about the fucking same. That's outrageous.
Oh, great. I'm surprised you haven't seen this a lot more often when it comes to remasters. Like, that's what it was. Resident Evil 0 remastered was just Resident Evil 0 with a texture upgrade. Same thing with, well, the GameCube version remastered, or the remake remastered.
Yeah, but it's fucking mind-blowing when, like, the minimum was like an early gen quad core running Windows 7, 4 gigs of RAM.
How much does the remaster cost?
Well, it's an Epic Game Store exclusive. And I don't know how much it is in America, but around here it's $40.
Oh. That's a massive fuck you. Cause I got this and all the DLC for like...
Yeah, but that's the original. I'm talking about the remaster.
I know, and you're saying that the remaster looks damn near the same. I'm saying the remaster looks damn near the same. Why not just get this? And you can play it on Steam.
Yep, it looks like the remaster on USD is $30. So $5 or $30. And that doesn't include American Nightmare, keep that in mind. Because they never remastered American Nightmare.
It doesn't really need a remaster, though.
Where are you?
I know it doesn't, but what I'm saying is you're paying $30 without the final DLC.
Honestly, everything I got was about $12.
What is this?
I can help you if you just stop thinking.
What? This is bullshit.
It's happening again. Brace yourself.
I was running after Zane, and he was telling me I was going too deep. It was ridiculous, but I was more scared than amused. I felt like I was being led by an unseen force in ways I couldn't fight. All I could do was keep going.
This used to be a feature for games, when they would mention that they had multi-threaded engine to take advantage of quad-core CPUs. Alan Wake is one of those games.
I'm guessing that's just the norm now.
Well, now we're kind of going beyond that. Like, way beyond. We're talking like 16 core CPUs in today's
All I could do was keep going.
Why the fuck do we have a 16 core CPU? How much processing power does a computer need?
Including hyper-threading, making it 32.
You're getting more cores in a CPU than there are gigs of RAM. What the fuck?
And you typically need 32 or 64 gigs of RAM to make the most of it.
I have 32.
Or 128, actually.
Oh, that's you're just buying a supercomputer at that point.
This happened before we found Barry.
That's because that level of RAM and CPU is typically reserved for using massive projects or servers.
Yeah, you don't need that to play games, though. The most you'll need is
Games do not require that, but they're trying to. Why else do you think everything is so unoptimized and a big fucking mess?
I like my graphics, but if you can just give me like full graphics that look like, I don't know, Resident Evil 7. I'd be fine. Leave all that extra processing power to the advanced graphics settings.
Or, you know, you could always try and match the graphic settings for Forspoken.
I don't get it. VR chat is getting more optimized than games these days. That's saying something. That's bad.
To be fair, VR chat is already limiting itself as it is with the Quest. So, to meet the Quest and to expand on that, they have to optimize.
No. I mean, it's optimizing more on PC.
Well, a potato can run it, they say. Not that it plays well.
But it upgraded to Unity 2020 or 2022. And that's already boosted a lot of performance for the game.
Look, if you can play MapleStory 2, or just even fucking regular MapleStory, at least you can do something.
I hate fucking inanimate objects.
All I hear is someone failing to use the environment.
Are you fucking happy?
Well, yeah, I mean, why the fuck do you think you have the environment? Like, I'm sorry, the guy can complain all he wants. There are only some places where it's an open area, and that's a problem.
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. I told him to get it fixed. Wait, I got the door open. Run.
I guess your revolver is full.
I forgot I had a flare gun. But like, that is something that was ridiculous to me. It's like that they gave the remaster a 7 because the gameplay mechanics weren't improved. It's like it's a remaster, not a remake. I don't know what you was expecting.
What do you mean? It was... I don't understand what they were expecting out of it, because the original was already very well done for a port. Like, I'm not lying to you. You're playing it the way you would have felt it back then. I don't see why it would have any more customization options. There is nothing more to customize.
They were talking about the shooting mechanics. The gameplay.
But it's a remaster. You wouldn't expect them to change the gameplay.
It was too big on the inside.
Exactly.
He couldn't see the ceiling. Something was moving in there. He was lost.
They were basically using dated gameplay as an excuse to give it a worse rating. Like, what the fuck?
That's like you should be applauding Doom 3 when the BFG edition came out because they decided to allow you to use a shoulder-mounted flashlight.
I wasn't sure if the place got bigger.
You know how much that took away from the game?
That's like saying...
Like, I don't know if this matters to you, Clyco, but would this game be any more fun if you had a shoulder-mounted flashlight?
If you gave me a headlamp, yeah. Like, a shoulder-mounted flashlight would be pretty fucking good in this game.
Okay, and what would you do with your other hand?
Clap.
So in other words, it wouldn't matter. Okay, I don't think you understand yet. They have blast written on it. Use them to damage the...
I know! I know,
The shifts were getting more severe. I wasn't sure if the place got bigger or I got smaller. The signal was going haywire. I would have to find my way out of here.
The game gives you the tools to succeed.
And I didn't use them, I know.
I'm not saying the rest is a skill issue. Oh, and you should be pissed about this too, because again, you're using an inanimate object.
Okay, when the inanimate objects aren't trying to attack me, it's fine.
That's just favoritism.
It is, but you can't. You can't tell me I'm entirely wrong.
And you can't tell me you want you both ways.
I just wish the inanimate objects that attack me were more dodgeable. Without using the environment, because sometimes, like with the bridge, you don't have that kind of environment. Oh god,
I can see
love
what you
that.
mean by that. I think what would have been nice is if it comes to an inanimate object, maybe they should have given you a brace capability where you reduce the damage taken instead. If you can't get out of the way in time.
That would have been nice, but at the same
Because
time...
you're not supposed to dodge right when it hits you, because you can't. It doesn't work that way.
Exactly. Oh, instead of thermoses, we have alarm clocks. Ow.
I figure you do that when you're bored.
Nah, you know what I do when I'm bored in a Remedy Entertainment game.
That's a fence.
Whoa!
Congratulations.
Hi!
You might want to watch your back.
I'll let the flare do it for me. I'm not gonna complain though, I actually like this. This is fun. Find a way out. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba! Go fuck yourself! Did you know that Nintendo put a DMCA on voice mod?
I'm not surprised.
Something about voice mod being horny.
What?
They made a post saying Nintendo fuck.
He was trying to help me.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you said because you literally cut your voice off.
Nintendo, basically, voice mod made a tweet saying Nintendo fuck.
Barry. Hey, bestseller.
Huh.
Looking good.
You're not real.
Well, no shit. What gave me away? What, the see-through thing? I'm a figment of your imagination, just like pretty much everything else you see here. Maybe even you.
That's insane.
Yeah, you're right. Everything that happened before made perfect sense, but this is insane. Good catch, Al.
Okay. Okay, look, I gotta get going. GPS.
GPS, yeah, I know. Follow the signal. Got it. So, hey, the thing is, you need to get a grip. All right?
You nag the way the real Barry does. You know that?
Well, hey, be fair. It's not my fault you think I'm annoying.
I don't think you're annoying.
Ah, baby, relax. It's cool. Just try to stay on the ball here. You need to do what Zane tells you. He's been here for ages. He's like the expert.
Come.
Anyway, if this is insane, and it's all from your mind, what's that say about you?
Fine, enough. I can't believe I was actually happy to see you.
Oh, come on. Don't shit a shitter, Al. Deep down, you're always happy to see me. Can't lie to yourself, know what I'm saying?
I must be a sucker for punishment.
You? No, really? And I always thought you went out of your way to avoid trouble.
Thanks. Thanks for that.
How do you like this exchange?
I always love the arguments between Alan and Barry.
The distance.
Yeah, that'd be the Biltmore sawmill.
How the hell do you know that?
I don't know anything you don't. So why don't you ask yourself that?
Good old A and B.
Maybe you saw a sign for it back in the real world. Or maybe it's the sawmill because I said it's the sawmill. Mama! Hey, Al! I guess the pen is mightier.
If you complete that sentence, you're fired.
Mightier than the sword?
You're fired.
No.
I see that got a good giggle out of you.
If you complete that sentence, you're fired. Complete sentence, you're fired.
What did you think was gonna happen?
I don't know, but I love it. What the hell was G-Man talking about? This is great.
I don't understand your thought process there.
I was gonna shoot the flare gun.
You took your sweet time to do that.
I can feel them coming. Not even flesh anymore. Just shadows and ghosts and thoughts. Slicing. They were...
Don't do that. Okay.
Boom, boom.
You know, you're gonna have to make your way across here. The solution probably has something to do with those words.
Really? You think?
Yeah, you should probably use them.
Your insight is staggering.
Duh, I know.
Go on, do what he said. An annoying one.
See, this is the way things should be. I give advice, and you follow. That's when things go right. Get up to something on your own, that's when the trouble starts.
That's horseshit.
Al, I'm not saying anything you haven't come up with first. Figment, remember?
This kind of thing could drive a man
Wake's
insane.
own words.
No! This
Live
is
in the
great!
landscape.
And it's probably
His books
therapeutic for you
common and
too.
discarded, like mud beneath his feet. Hardbacks, paperbacks, turned into trash. Just cheap trash.
Oh my god!
Visions of myself before, but not like this. The version of myself I saw now sounded insane, like a demented storyteller who was out.
Also, I figured out how I can aim without using the flashlight, without using up the flashlight.
I think you have killer books.
Hey, this
Yeah,
is
be
something
careful.
This is something Cry of Fear did.
Those are enemies you're summoning.
You gotta be careful.
Why? The player's not gonna be helpful here, don't.
Come.
The books are basically like the birds, you know what to do.
This is something Cry of Fear did with the books attacking you.
You know you're summoning that thing into existence to attack you every time.
Get off me!
Don't look, 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 don't look.
Al,
Use my
come on.
map, not
Cool.
my eyes.
That
Use
could
my map,
help.
not my...
Those are bad words.
Yeah, you might want to watch out for those too.
Fantastic.
So, now you understand how difficult it's going to be to cross this area.
Destroy his protagonist.
What's your solution? Personally, might be easier to book it.
Al, come on. You gotta be careful. Those are bad words. Bad words.
Bada boom. You did it. How do you feel?
Yes.
Well, you got your flare back. Is there another one? Or just the one flare?
Seems like that's the one.
I feel like they should be giving them in pairs, but maybe I'm wrong.
The earth shook. Streetlights pushed themselves up to the ground, flickering madly and spitting sparks. In the shadows, Wake saw far too many figures advancing eagerly, already tasting the kill.
Okay, this is just too weird. You're weird.
Barry, is all this really coming out of my head?
It's just the way this place is, Al. All that random stuff in your head. Imagination.
You might need to follow the light.
Those double stabs are bullshit.
You also went away from the spotlights.
I'm not going back for that.
The earth shook. Streetlights pushed themselves up to the ground, flickering madly and spitting sparks.
Okay, this is just too weird. You're weird.
You might want to use the spotlights to kill them or to keep yourself safe and just keep moving.
This place is, Al. All that random stuff in your head.
There's clearly too many of them. Yeah, let's go that way. The lights don't stay long enough for you to aim and shoot like that.
I was just trying to get some fucking shit back.
What shit back?
Health.
I'm pretty sure at this point it's a gauntlet. Also, hey, I was right. There was 2 flares in that.
The earth shook. Streetlights pushed themselves up to the ground, flickering madly and spitting sparks.
Only dodge when you have to.
You're weird.
Barry, is all this really coming out of my head?
That's just the way this place is, Al. All that random stuff in your head.
Ah, fuck you! No, 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 no!
Like I said, only when you have to. And for some reason went off to the side thinking you could take a shortcut when clearly they cut the path where you have to
I
take
don't
it
know what
this
lights
way.
are gonna be on and when they're gonna be on!
What?
I don't know what lights are gonna be on when! What the fuck am I supposed to do?
You see them flicker before they
I
turn
see
back
them
on.
flicker, but I don't know if they're when they're about to actually turn on. I don't know the delay.
Then learn.
Fuck you.
It's all in front of
This
you.
is just too weird. You're weird.
Barry, is all this really coming out of my head?
That's just the way this place
Is it easy?
Al.
No,
All
I'm
that
not saying
random
it's
stuff
easy.
in your head.
so stop standing still and move.
So I'm not supposed to stand in the fucking light and let them die?
It literally is on for 1 second. You want to stand there for that 1 second and leave yourself vulnerable the second it goes off. Which is literally 1 second.
Streetlights push themselves up to the ground, flickering madly and spitting sparks. In the shadows.
Fine. I'll do it your way.
Hey, this is just too weird. You're weird.
Barry, is all this really coming out of my head?
That's just the way this place
Well, I'm
is.
sorry, but shooting him is a last resort here.
Fuck you. Okay?
What? I didn't hear you.
Fuck you.
Oh, okay.
You need to get that door open before you can get into the warehouse. That's the way
That's a
forward.
fun way to say thank you, but I accept it.
Why is it so complicated?
Because you're a complicated man.
It's bullshit
No one
that
understands
works
you.
first try.
But I'm talking.
Barry,
I love the exchanges between.
Hello, Bad Fox. Welcome.
Hello, Aiden. How you doing?
Yeah, I figure you can stop playing.
No. I
You
just
sure it's already
figure
12:15?
I'll be going to till about 12:30, 12:45.
As you wish. Just walk out to the car.
Oh my god. That happened.
Your car was destroyed.
I know this.
I guess you wanted to end your... That's fair.
You need to get that door open.
I wanted
before
to
you can
get in
into
the
warehouse.
fucking car.
That's the way forward.
You can't in the
if I'm
car
making
that's
this up, why is it so
destroyed.
complicated?
Because you're a complicated man, and no one understands you. But I'm talking.
Barry,
I didn't know the car had a boost button.
This one does. Do keep in mind you have a battery for that thing.
This is bullshit! Do I have to fight these? Or can I just run? I hate this.
Well, you can see if you're able to just use the card to leave. I'm not sure how much of this is required, because even with the other section, it was mostly just run through.
You need to get that door open before you can get into the warehouse. That's the way forward.
If I'm making this up, why is it so complicated?
Because you're a complicated man, and no one understands you. But I'm talking...
Harry.
Oh, that's another vehicle for you to take.
No, I'm just getting the fuck out of here.
It's a demolition derby! Death rally!
Yay!
There you go. Now summon a new set of wheels and use it to get out.
First, I'm getting what's in this red box. No! No! Fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Shut the fuck up, Barry. Nobody likes you.
Why aren't you going in the...
Because I had to turn! Fuck it!
Just go in.